next question's for you, Charlie. Now, I was reading some rumours online, and don't worry, I'm not gonna make you say yes or no.
Just say yes. Just say yes.
Is this character called Spiderman? Spiders stick to walls.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Heard of him. You know, he likes the colour red. But I know you can't say anything, or you know, and it is what it is. But if you were to bring your character back, or if your character came back, where would you like to see him go? How would you like to see him develop?
Yeah, great question. The funny thing, you know, you can't say anything, and also all of the guys I've met this weekend, no one's actually asked me. They've just said, "I know." So I'm like, fine, then great.
That's quite intimidating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
You know, look, a lot of time has passed, so you know, God knows if anything can happen for us in the future. I really don't know, and you know, obviously, if something were to happen, that would be thrilling. But because enough time has passed, you know, it would. I imagine it would have to be a kind of reimagining, and assuming they choose to use us.
Yes.
It would be an interesting scenario because it would be a reimagining, but with the same foundation. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what it would look like. I know that there's so many great storylines to tell. We never really got into the bullseye stuff. You know, there's an unfinished history with Karen and Matt that we got to almost get there in season 2.
Nelson Murdoch and
yeah, no, exactly.
that is the future.
There's a lot of stuff that we'd like to, you know, loose ends we'd like to tie up. But you know, having said all of that, I'm really proud of what we did, and we ended on a high. And I'd rather that than just because there is a huge fan base to run it into the ground and end up kind of, you know, we've made 60 plus hours, and at some point you start to run out of ideas. Everyone does, and what you don't want to do is suddenly end up with a fourth bad season that didn't really work and too much time passed, and everyone's like, Charlie Cox is in his 60s now. Why is he playing that? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.